So, very good evening, everyone. From here, good morning. Audio and video both are clear. Please confirm once. Is the audio and video both are clear? So, just in another 5 minutes, we will begin. Okay. Please tell your friends also, inform about the class. Please share the links in possible groups you have. Our WhatsApp groups are there, and I'm going to tell you about the WhatsApp group also. Four groups are created. How to join everything, I will only tell you. Just let everyone join first. Okay. So day 5 video just now I uploaded. After this class, you can start listening to that. In another 2-3 minutes, we will begin. Please, everyone, join and share it with all your groups wherever possible. Ask them to join fast. I told you very clearly, video will not be available after the class except for the first 15-20 minutes. Max 30 minutes I will put it. Can we begin? Everyone reply, can we begin? We are going to do some very, very big concepts today in the class, so be energetic. So I think we are good to go now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, before we start with the today's session, I just wanted to make one thing very clear regarding our new WhatsApp groups for the CA Inter students. See, for the CA Inter students, we created 3 WhatsApp groups because there is a limit on number of admissions into the WhatsApp as well. They're changing very frequently. After the takeover by Meta, all these things are changing very frequently. Suddenly, the students are getting out. So these problems are coming. So we created 3 WhatsApp groups and we interlink into one community such that everyone will know what is happening in other groups as well. So in regard to that, I just wanted to confirm to all the students that you need not join any WhatsApp group. We have already got your details regarding the phone number. Na? So using that, we created one WhatsApp group and we are adding all of you. Maybe by the time we complete the class itself, you might also get a message that you are added to the group. So for CA Intermediate, all the students, you will be added to the respective WhatsApp groups. Wherever you have a doubts, you can ask there. Okay. And second very important thing is whenever I have any communication with you, I will put there directly, official. Clear everyone? So whenever there is any free PDFs are there, resources are there, anything I need to share with you, everything I will share through that particular group. Everyone please reply. Clear? I'm just seeing your live chat here. You can please give me a reply. Okay? Done. Next. Can we start with the class for today, everyone? Can we start? Okay, see here. First one, which concept we are discussing? Okay, let us first understand. I will read your question. Who is asking the question? Dhanush. Yes, I will answer your question as well. First listen. After that, I will see to the question. Okay. NR and RNO are only Indian income is tax. So what is the difference other than inclusion control business from India and deemed resident concept? I will tell. Sir, listen. First point number one. what we discussed, let us see the chart. Okay. First one, whenever I wanted to impose a tax liability on any person in India, okay, listen carefully, please. So we are going to continue the residential status concept, what we started yesterday. Okay, clarity. Point number one. Whenever you wanted to impose a tax liability on any person in India, first we need to know what kind of status of residence that person has. Whether he is a resident, whether he is a non-resident. If he is a resident, provisions of income tax will apply in one way. If he is a non-resident, provisions of income tax will apply in a different way. What different way? Liability of computation will change, tax rates will change, and the liability and the type of filing of return of income also will change. So therefore, I need to know who you are in income tax. Without knowing who you are, I cannot do any justice under Income Tax Act. Therefore, any person reading income tax must first have a clarity on who you are. Means, so what you are, who you are first. You are a resident, non-resident, what kind of person you are. Just a minute. Yeah. So, which kind of person you are? You are a resident, non-resident. So, we need to know first. So, for that, we will consider some conditions. We will consider what? Some conditions. See, theoretically, when we read, concepts will be okay, understandable. The moment when you start, okay, the moment when you start understanding the concept by going deep into the analysis, problems will start in residential status. I am repeating again. Please listen to my words in a proper note. Residential status concept, when you read on a text, okay, understandable. This person has to stay for these many number of days. Last 4 years, like, you should stay for 365. Last year, 60. Like that, you will remember. Okay. But it is not that easy. When you start putting it into practical understanding and start doing the problems, real difficulty will begin. So therefore, listen to the discussion properly. In this, we are also going to do all the question bank questions. So workout is inclusive in this free batch. So first understand the concept. Later we can do the question and answers. Okay, let us begin. To call someone as a resident in case of individual, how to call someone as a resident? See, first point number one. Basic two conditions are there. Any one of them you need to satisfy. Either one or two, not one and two. One or two. If you satisfy one, you cannot satisfy two. If you satisfy two, you cannot satisfy one. Understood? And here 60 days condition will be there. Here 182 days. If you satisfy the second condition, if you satisfy first condition, automatically you will satisfy the second condition as well. Okay, in terms of 60 days condition. So therefore, either see first condition or see the second condition. Okay, well, let's begin. First one. The provisions are applicable for individuals. Means what? It is not applicable for HUFs, firms, companies, etc. Whatever we are reading now is for individuals, you, me, etc. Okay, let us see. He is in India for 182 days or more in the previous year. Okay. Sir, 182 days I was there, sir. I was there for 365 days. Then what will happen? You are blindly a resident. You need not ask any question. Blindly tell that he is a resident. That's all. Okay, well, next. Sir, I am not for 182 days in India. I stayed in India only for 100 days, sir. Can I be called as a resident? It depends. It depends. Depends on what? Your presence in India in the last 4 years preceding the previous year. Preceding the previous year. For example, we are now standing on previous year 25-26. Leave that previous year. Go back 4 years. 24-25, 23-24, and 22-23, 21-22. In that 4 financial years, did you stay for, and your presence in India is 365 days or more or not? If answer is yes, you satisfied the second condition, provided preceding year, I mean the previous year, you should stay in India for at least 60 days. How many days? 60 days. And how to understand? You are in India for 365 days or more in the 4 years preceding the previous year. Okay, 4 years preceding the previous year. And you are in India for 60 days or more in the relevant previous year. At a 25-26 you should stay for 60 days. Okay, wow. 25-26 year you should stay for 60 days minimum. And 25-26 you leave 24-25, 23-24, 22-23, 21-22. In that 4 years block, you should stay in India for at least 365 days. 365 days, 182 days, 60 days need not be continuous. It can be break. First 10 days, 30 days, 25 days, 18 days, 30 days, all together should amount to that number. That condition applies to all the numbers in this section. When you say 182, when you say 60, when you say 365, all are any number amounting to that particular total. Clear? It need not be a continuous stay. Nowhere in the section they said you should continuously stay for long. Okay, well? Next. 182 days and 365 days or 60 days must be considered aggregated and consolidated. Okay. While calculating 4 years, go back 4 years I said, shall not consider the relevant previous year. At a 25-26 if you are computing, 25-26 should not be considered in that 4. Other than that, go back 4 years. Next, step 2. Step 2, instead of going there, I will now discuss about explanations given. What given? Explanation. Yesterday we did not complete. I told some time is required to explain that. So therefore, we are now coming into explanation 1 in that class A, class B. And then we will come to explanation 2. Explanation 2 is very, very important exam question. Okay, very important exam question. So let us begin. Any doubts still there? Today I became a chartered accountant. Oh, Kasi Viswanathan, congratulations for your great success. All the very best. You made your parents proud. So reminding there are no doubts, we can begin with. Bear Act you can find online. Income tax, the CVDD website, if you go, you will find the Bear Act. Yeah, let's begin. See here. Explanation number 1. Explanation number 1. Okay. In case of individual. Hey, everyone concentrate. Stop putting the messages, please. Concentrate. If you are putting messages there, you can't concentrate here. Okay. See here. In case of an individual being a citizen of India who leaves India in any previous year as a member of crew of an Indian ship as defined under some shipping act from here till here, nonsense. Not at all required for us. Just for clarity's sake they gave. And a crew member means whatever you call is not a crew. He should be a crew member under that act. That's why they gave. So not required for the exams to remember. Just remember there is an act which defines who is a crew member. Okay. That one called as the Merchant Shipping Act. Okay. Not that required for us now. So first, in case of an individual being a citizen of India, condition 1. Who leaves India, condition 2. He leaves in previous year, condition 3. And he left as a crew member of Indian ship, or second, for the purposes of employment outside India. For the purposes of employment outside India. The provisions of subclause C, the provisions of subclause C shall apply in relation to that year as if for the words 60 days occurring therein, the words 182 days had been substituted. Read it. Read it properly. When I say something is important, just like that, if it is there, I won't tell you. First point. So respect the words when I say it is difficult. Okay? Don't be overconfident. If I ask a question unnecessarily, you will give wrong answer. Then you will lose confidence. So read when I ask you to read. In case of individual being a citizen of India who leaves India in any previous year as a member of crew of Indian ship or for the purposes of employment outside India, the provisions of subclause C shall apply in relation to that year, as if for the word 60 days occurring therein, the words 182 days had been substituted. Now you answer. Had you read that? Have you read the explanation 1 year now, everyone? Okay. Sorry. Now listen. So you said that you read it. My question is, what he is saying first. Let me take a rough notes. See here. What he said is, you are a individual. Okay? You are a individual. This individual, first condition completed. Wherever conditions are over, I will let you know. Okay? Condition 1 over. He is a citizen of India. He left India in the previous year. As a crew member of Indian ship or as a crew member of Indian ship or purpose of employment outside India. See whether all conditions are satisfied. You are a individual, citizen, left India, previous year, as a crew member of Indian ship or for the purposes of employment outside India. If all these conditions are satisfied, they said, for such a kind of individual, okay, in section 6, class 1, subclass C, in 60 days place, okay, in 60 days, don't read 60, instead read it as 182 days. Read it as 182 days. That's what they said. Instead of the word 60 days, 182 days had been substituted. So what we have to do? Substitute 60, substitute 182 in place of 60. Yes, I substituted. Then what meaning we will get? What meaning we will get? See. Section 6, section 6, class 1, subclass A. What it said? Individual should stay for 182 days or more in the previous year or 60 days or more in previous year, 365 days or more in 4 years preceding the previous year. Section 6 subsection 1 class, section 6 class 1 subclass C, B anyway deleted, omitted provision. Section 6 class 1 subclass C says that, and I am writing about this part. Okay. So I will tell this way for your understanding. Section 6 class 1 subclass A, here only I will write section 6 class 1 subclass C. This is section 6 class 1 subclass C. This is section 6 class 1 subclass A. What they said? They said that if you are individual being a citizen leaving India in the previous year as a crew member of Indian ship or for the purposes of employment outside India, in your case, if you can satisfy all the conditions, you should be a individual citizen of India leaving India in the previous year as a crew member of Indian ship or for the purposes of employment. Then government intention was very simple. You are going as a crew member of an Indian ship. What will be the intention of the government? When you go as a crew member of an Indian ship, it sails from India and it will go through the continents. It will take 7-8 months for that person to come back again. Clear, everyone? See, I will give you one classic example for you to understand. Take it on a proper note. Try to understand clearly. One of my cousin sister is there. Recently got married 1 year, 1.5 year back. The person whom she married is a crew member of an Indian ship. So he works for a ship and he will sail from this place to another place. What happens now? He used to start from India and he will go to New Zealand to Australia to some other place. Like that, again to come back, it will take 6.5 to 7 months. When he come to India, 7 months he will be, 6 months he will be staying in India. Once he sail, he will be there on the waters for somewhere around 6 to 7 months. He is a classic example. Then I asked him, how you are getting paid, in what currency they will pay you. Then he said about entire how the payments are being made. How will I know about how a crew member of Indian ship will operate? So with the practical understanding, I am telling you how really it is happening in India. There are so many people who are sailors. Sailors will be there. They will leave from Asian continent. They will go through the continents and again come back. So this will take around 6-7 months time for them. Once they come, they will stay again for 5-6 months and again they will sail. This is how their lifestyle and pattern of working will be. Generally, what our parents, everyone has done throughout the year, we will work. Weekly, we will have an off. For them, like that, it will not be. 6 months, every day they will have a work because they will be on the waters. Clear? Once 6 months or 7 months is completed, they will again come back, stay for 4-5 months, fully on leave. Again, they will restart. So, my point is, please listen carefully. Like that, there are so many sailors in India. These sailors' taxation scheme, they have to understand. That's why they said, are you a Indian citizen being a sailor? Yes, sir. Then provisions are applicable to you. You will be a resident in India. You will be a resident in India if you stay in India for 182 days or more in the previous year. No, sir, I am not staying in India for more than 182 days. Then what to do? Then there is a 61C is there. Na? What it said? You should be there for 365 days or more in the 4 years preceding the previous year. 4 years preceding the previous year and 60 days or more in the previous year. What they said? Don't read like this. Remove 60 days here. Substitute it with 182 days. If I substitute, what meaning will come? 182 days or more in the previous year. Then it will come under this provision only. Correct? The moment I substitute it with 182, what will happen? Previous year I should be for 182. If I were really for previous year, if I stay in India for 182 days or more, why I will see C condition? You are not understanding. Listen again. Listen again. First condition, I should stay in India for 182 days or more in the previous year. If I could not satisfy this condition, then only I should go to 6.1c. 6.1c, what they said, 4 years back, in the last 4 years preceding the previous year, you should be in India for 365 days or more. Along with that, last year, 60 days you should stay. But for an individual who is a citizen of India, who is leaving India in the previous year for the purposes of crew member of Indian ship or a purpose of employment outside India, in such case, substitute 182 days with 60 days. If I substitute 182 with 60 days, what meaning will come? You should be staying in India for 182 days or more in the previous year and 4 years 365 days. Asal if I can satisfy this condition, I would have satisfied first condition. Correct? How to read the section now? That's why Bare Act you should read. Then you will understand real meaning. So if you observe now, he is in India for 182 days. Next what they said, substitute 60 with 182 days. If I substitute 60 with 182 days, what will happen? If I substitute 60 with 182 days, 182 days in the previous year, if I can stay, I can satisfy condition A itself directly. Why I will come to C? And what is the net impact of the Bare Act? They wanted to tell, are you an individual? Yes. Are you a citizen of India? Yes. Are you leaving India? Yes. In the previous year? Yes. For the purpose of crew member or for the purpose of employment? Yes. Then class C does not apply to you. Section 6, class 1, subclass C does not apply to you. There is only one condition which makes you a resident. Stay for 182 days in the last year, become a resident. Sir, I sailed from India to New Zealand, New Zealand to Australia, Australia to Alaska, Alaska to New York, New York to Bahrain, Bahrain to Dubai, Dubai to Oman, Oman to India, sir. It has taken 7 months time. So I did not stay for 182 days, sir. That's all. You are a non-resident. That's it. Don't ask me another question. You are a non-resident. That's it. There is no other second thought. You are a non-resident. Over. Everybody now answer. Did you understand the discussion clearly or not? Okay, done. So lawmaker intention was very clear. They can write the Bare Act in 2 ways. They can write the Bare Act in 2 ways. What is the way number 1? They can tell class C does not apply. Or they can tell in class C also 182 days only will apply. Okay. So instead of writing class C does not apply to you, they said that in class C also substitute it with 182 days only, such that net impact only point A will apply. Way of expression is different. That's it. Okay, well. So we have now completed section 6, class 1, subclass A, subclass B anyway omitted, subclass C, explanation 1A. See, explanation 1A la 99% we completed, but another 1% is still pending. Okay. Now answer. I am in India. Believe that this is India because Sri Lanka is also drawn. Let us understand this is India. The white number P17. I told the reasoning. Again and again you are asking the same question. The way of expression is different. 61C, instead of telling like that, what they said, 61C, instead of saying that class C does not apply, another way of expression is to show the importance of that 182. They said even in class C, substitute 182. It's a way of expression, that's all. You are asking same question again and again. I told you the answer. Listen when I am explaining. Yeah, you ask the doubts, no problem. But I explained that point just now. Sir, anyway, no problem. Because of this reason, don't stop asking the doubts. Listen, I am telling, that's all. You listen. Even if you ask, I will answer anyway. Day 182 days is different. 120 days is different. Please don't ask in advance. We did not complete section. You follow the flow. Ask doubts on the completed content. Listen to the class and then ask the doubt. Okay, simple. Okay. Listen. See what happens. I am from India. I am from India. Say, for example, here USA is there. Okay. Now listen carefully what has happened. I am here, leaving from India. Leaving from India. I wanted to, I wanted to, I wanted to go to USA and I wanted to search employment. And I'm not getting any employment there. No one employed me. I wanted to check my luck and fortune. I just wanted to go. Then I wanted to see how my luck is applying to me. I wanted to take an advantage of my knowledge. I wanted to search for employment and then I wanted to leave. Will this provision apply to me? Answer. And without any employment, just on a search, if I go also, same provisions will apply to me. Okay. See, regular classes, I told lot of logic behind this. I just conclude with a line now. Okay. I can't explain that for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes like that. One line I will give summary. Answer is yes. The word used is purposes of employment. Okay, the word used is purposes of employment. And in a simple language, how you have to understand this? Purpose should be an employment. It need not be really you have an employment in USA. You can go to United States even without having an employment there. The words used in the Bare Act are for the purposes of employment. So see here, I wanted to leave to USA in search of an employment. So why you are leaving now? In visa, I will tell purpose is employment. That's it. That is enough to invoke the provisions of section 6, subsection class 1, subclass number A, B and C. Below explanation A, the term purpose of employment represents need not have a solid employment there. Even if you are going for the search of employment, section will get attracted. For example, I am from India. I wanted to leave to USA in search of an employment. That condition is enough to invoke the explanation number 1A. So that need not be a case where I already got an employment, I have got a H1B visa, I got a I-140. All these are not required. To invoke the provisions of explanation 1A, it is enough if you are going for the purposes of employment. Clear everyone? So L1 and L1 and L2 visas are there, H1B visas are there, I-140 visa is there. There are different visas are there in USA. So you need not apply to all those. Just if you are going to USA for the purpose of employment, section will get invoked automatically. Clear? The term used is purpose of employment outside India. It need not be employment outside India. So that's why he did not use for employment outside India. He said for the purposes of employment. If the purpose is employment, section will get satisfied, section will get invoked. Everyone, please give a reply. Read it. Once completed, please confirm everyone. We will go into the explanation 1A, 1B. 1A completed, now we will go to 1B. Okay. Yeah. So now what is the case we discussed? We discussed about a case of a person leaving India. Now let us discuss a reverse case scenario. In a reverse case scenario, person coming into India. Person coming into India. See, we completed section 6 class 1 subclass A, sorry, section 6 class 1 subclass A subclass B, deleted subclass C. Explanation number 1 says that class A does not, subclass A does not apply, only A. Then B is pending, explanation 2 pending. We completed 1A deemed resident concept. 2 pending, 3 pending, 4 pending, 5 pending. 6 some parts we completed, explanation we have to read. So much of work is there for us now. Okay, let us complete one by one. See, everyone generally think residential status concept is very simple. But if you go deep into that, really there are so many technical possibilities here. Okay, sorry, anyway, let us begin. Again, in case of an individual being a citizen of India or a person of Indian origin, now Indian origin came within the meaning of explanation to class E of section number 115C, who being outside India comes to India on visit to India in any previous year. The provisions of subclass C shall apply in relation to that year, as if for the word 60 days occurring therein, the words 182 days had been substituted. And in case of such person having a total income other than income from foreign sources exceeding 15 lakh rupees during the previous year, for the words 60 days occurring therein, the words 120 days had been substituted. Very, very important than before. So please read it. We'll go into full length analysis. Okay. Please everyone read. Read. Be on the duty. So some are complaining that video is buffering. Is it now okay? Now is it clear, everyone? Is it clear now? Okay. So it might be a technical glitch only. Sir, anyway, no problem. So what is the discussion here? Explanation number one, B. In case of an individual being a citizen of India or a person of Indian origin, comes to India on visit in any previous year, provisions of subclass C shall apply in relation to that year, as if for the word 60 days occurring therein, 182 days had been substituted. And in case such person having total income other than income from the foreign sources exceeding 15 lakh rupees during the previous year, for the words 60 days occurring therein, the words 120 days had been substituted. 120 days had been substituted. So how to understand this is the next part of discussion. Okay. So please listen carefully. Important. Very, very important. Please listen. Okay. Before that, 1 minute time I will give you. Read it properly. Once you got a full clarity, then we'll move on to the analysis. Please read it. Okay. Enough time I have given. Can we? Okay. See here. See here now. Explanation number two. Explanation number two. Sorry, explanation number 1B. I'm very sorry. So, being a citizen of India or a person of Indian origin within the meaning of explanation to class E of section 115C, who being outside India comes to visit in India in the previous year, provisions of subclass C shall apply in relation to that year as if for the word 60 days occurring therein, the words 182 days had been substituted. And what is the first logic of the provisions here? They wanted to say very clearly that same concept. How you read class C now? Instead of the term 360, instead of the word 60 days, substitute 182 days. We read now already. So same thing will apply already here. Previous example, what happened? from India, I left to USA. Now he is saying from USA, if you are coming to India, what will be the scenario? Okay, but you should not come for the purposes of employment or etc. You should come on a visit to India. Asal, who are you? I am a citizen of India, or I am a person of Indian origin. I am a citizen of India. Okay, or I am a person of Indian origin. Indian origin, either my parents or grandparents were part of independent India. When the India was undivided. Okay, India was undivided. At that time, if they belong to this country called as India, we call them as a person of Indian origin. Parents, grandparents, great grandparents, someone has an origin in India. Okay, those are called as persons of Indian origin. If you directly born in India, you're a citizen of India, obviously. Okay, so now let us understand. So, being a citizen of India or a person of Indian origin, you should be either a Indian citizen or a person of Indian origin. Okay, comes to visit to India. So, you are coming to India on what purpose of visit? In such case, don't make visitors a resident in India unless and until they stay for a long period. Therefore, what they said, 182 days condition only will apply. Which condition? Yeah, 182 days condition. What is 182 days? In the previous year, have you come from other place outside India to India? Yes, sir. Are you a citizen of India? Yes, sir. So understand all the conditions. Are you individual? Yes. Are you a citizen of India? Yes. Sometimes I may not be a citizen, but I am a person of Indian origin. Okay, tick. Next, have you gone out of India? No. Have you visited India? Or have you come to India? Yes. On what purpose? Visit. As a visitor, you came to India? Yes. You stayed for how many days? 90 days. You stayed for 90 days. Sorry. 90 days, if you stay, automatically what will happen? Let us say you stayed for 100 days. You stay for how many days? 100 days. Okay. Every year I will come. I wanted to be with my parents. I am from USA. I will come to India. I will stay with my parents for 100 days and again I will leave. Because of this, what problem will come? You are a genuine visitor to India. Correct? 365 days, 265 days you will be in USA, 100 days you will be in India. Let us say. Now, what will happen if you apply normal provisions? 182 days condition you cannot satisfy. Then you will see 60 days condition. Yes, 100 days means it is more than 60. Sub condition number 1 is satisfied. Sub condition number 2, 365 days in last 4 years. Last 4 years, 100, 100, 100, 100 means 400. Na? You will tell this condition is also satisfied. You will tell you are a resident in India. If you say you are a resident in India, from then he will stop coming to India also. That's why keeping all the best interests of Indian citizens staying outside India, what government of India said, my dear visitor, who is a citizen of India, are you coming to India on a visit? Yes. For you, 60 days condition does not apply. For you, only one condition will apply, 182 days. But if you stay for 182 days or more, half the time you are in India only. I will treat you as a resident. That's how this part of provision came into existence. I wanted to answer from every one of you up to here part 1 discussion. Did you all understand clearly or not? Reply. Okay. So we have now completed explanation number 1B. 1B la one part completed. Let us now go into the second part. Okay. And in case of such a person having total income other than income from foreign sources exceeds 15 lakh rupees during the previous year, for the word 60 days 182 days had been substituted. Let me now explain this. Okay, see. Okay. See here. First one. You are a citizen of India, or you are a person of Indian origin. First, you are a individual, or I will write separately. Case 1, case 2. First, stop putting the messages and concentrate on what I am discussing. Okay, see the screen. You are a individual. You are a citizen of India, or a person of Indian origin, or a person of Indian origin. You are a individual. You are a citizen of India or a person of Indian origin. Okay. Come to India in previous year on visit. Then only one condition to make resident. Adanna condition. Stay for not less than 180 days in previous year. Okay. So, being an individual, being a citizen of India or a person of Indian origin, come to India in the previous year for the purposes of visit to India. Okay. If all these conditions are satisfied in section number 6, then in that case, what will happen? In that case, what will happen? For the word 60, substitute 182 days. Means what? Same like the previous one discussion. Means 180 days condition will apply. Remaining 365, all those things don't consider. This is clarity part. Now listen. You are a individual. You are a citizen of India or a person of Indian origin. You come to India in the previous year on visit, and your, see from here very important, and total income exceeding 15 lakh rupees. Okay. Total income, Indian total income more than or equal to illa exceeds rupees 15 lakh in previous year. In such case, resident in the following way. Way 1, section 6, subsection section 6, class 1, subclass A. Stay not less than 180 days or more in previous year. Or second condition, way 2, section 6, class 1, subclass C. In this case, how we need to apply? Stay 365 days or more in 4 years preceding the previous year, and very very important, stay for 120 days or more in previous year. So we substituted what with what? Instead of 60 days, we substituted 120. That's what they wanted to tell. If this condition is satisfied, for the words 60 days, the words 120 days had been substituted. Okay, well, first of all, everyone give me a proper reply. Did you understand the entire discussion that was now said or not? Everyone. Everyone answer properly. Hey, don't ask about taxation now. We are discussing about residential status. And here there is no point of getting taxed. There it is getting taxed, here it is getting taxed, that is irrelevant. We are discussing about who you are, not how you will get taxed. That are the different chapters. Everyone, did you now understand how to read the bare acta in direct tax? Okay. Now listen. Now we completed the section. Let us go into the interpretation part now. Okay. Let us go to interpretation part. Sir, why they have said like this? Why 120 days? Okay. Why 120 days? Why that condition might have come? What could be the proper reason behind that? Let me explain. Okay. See, there is a person. There is a person who is a citizen of India. Who is a citizen of India. He is staying in New York. He left India long back, staying in New York, and he is working for a company in New York. So he is a citizen of India or a person of Indian origin. Let us say he is a citizen. Individual, Indian citizen, went outside India, working in New York, in USA. Now his parents are in India. He came to India. He came to what? India. So he came to India, visited their parents, came for a purpose of visit, stayed in India for 130 days. Stayed in India for 130 days. So people who are staying in India for more than 120 days, to make them residents, this particular provision has come into existence. So it wanted to cover the visitors who are belonging to India but staying outside India, coming once in a while in every year. So for them this provision has come. Like this, you should not think. For that this section did not come. 182 days condition we read now, just not a substitute 60 with 180. That is for the visitors. That is for visitors. So lawmaker thought process is completely different. And if you don't understand the Bare Act properly, you can tell any story. But here there is no concept of story, na. Logically speaking, what is the point? Are you a resident or non-resident? Means what you should ask. How many days you are staying in India? You should ask. What is the purpose of asking my income in India? To tell whether I am a resident or not. See, to tell whether I am a resident or not, what you should ask? You should ask how many days I stayed in India. That is enough. But why you are asking me what is my income in India? Why all these things are coming into place? And something is there in the mind of the department. If you do not understand, that doesn't mean you have to tell the students all stories about the provision. There should be a reason behind 120 days. Na? There is a reasoning. Okay. So department wanted to tell something different. We are understanding something different and we are mugging up the provisions without understanding the logic behind the law. Sorry, let me explain you why this 120 days concept came. Logic is, visitors to India are of two types. Visitors to India are of two types. Type 1, domestic visitors. What do you mean domestic visitors? People who come to India to meet their parents or any family members, friends, once in a while, and they will leave. Making them a resident in India is of no meaning. Therefore, they all will fall under explanation 1, class B la part 1 la they will fall. And the total income of 15 lakhs and not they don't have any income in India. Those people are called as a proper domestic visitors according to income tax. These kind of persons need not be resident. Even though they become resident, what you will do? Nothing you can do. Okay. Even though you make them resident, nothing. No income in India. What you will do on them? So therefore, what lawmaker thought? Are you a citizen? Yes, sir. Where you are staying? USA. How many days you are coming to India? 30-40 days. Why? My parents and children are my parents or family members are there. I came to visit them. Okay, you leave? So I will obviously leave in another 40-50 days. Okay, you are a resident now, then he will stop coming to India, he will take all of them also back to USA. Those people also will go out. So it will demotivate people to live in India. Therefore, what they said, don't torture these kind of genuine candidates here. They are Indian citizens, left India, they are working there, they are coming to visit to India, and they don't have any income source in India, even though they have any Indian income source, 3 lakh or 4 lakh Indian income source. Don't torture them. Okay, substitute 182 days only. Until the only condition applied to them is 182. But apart from the domestic visitors, there is another category of visitors called as business visitors. Which visitor? Business visitors. So, what is a business visitor? Listen carefully. I am a person, citizen of India, staying in USA. I am having a business also in India. I am having a business also in India. I am having a business also in India. Okay. So when I have a business in India, I have to come to India on a regular basis to look after my business or not? Completely, how can I sit here only? I have to come once in a while. If my company is like Amazon, or if my company is very big like Tesla, Apple, etc., I need not come to India. I can control through agents in India. But my business is a booming business, startups or something like that. Most of the times, India, like that only it is happening. Person will be in China, person will be in England, person will be in USA, person will be somewhere outside India, but he will start his startup in India. Okay. So what happened? This is the situation in India. I will start a business in India. I will stay in USA. Once in a while for board meetings, I will come. Once in a while for board meetings, I will come. For example, if a board meeting is conducted in the month of June, June month I will come to India. June month I will come to India. I will look after the board meeting. I will take some business decisions. That month I will stay in India and again I will go. Companies Act section number 173 says that every company should conduct at least 4 board meetings every year. 4 board meetings every year. So 4 board meetings. If I stay in India during that board meeting month, I can take decisions. I can see how the decisions are getting implemented, and I will look after my business for that month and I will go. So 30 days in a month. How many board meetings under 173? 4 board meeting. 4 into 30, 120. That's how this 120 came into picture. Or else suddenly why 120 will come? It's not even 90, it's not 100, directly 120. Why 120? Is the reason for 120. Business visitors who are coming to India, having some income in India, which is exceeding 15 lakh, in such case, you are not a normal person, you are a business visitor. Board meeting purposes, you are coming to India. 4 board meetings, if you stay for 4 times in that month, like that, for 4 times if you stay 120 days, for you, instead of 60, 120 will be substituted. Everyone answer? Understood or not? All board meetings cannot be conducted online. For your kind information, if you want, you can read rule number 4 to section number 173. Video conferencing is not allowed on all the matters. Okay. Done. So those kind of persons will be treated as residents. So now we understood section number 6, class 1, subclass A, subclass B, subclass C, and the next explanation number 1A, explanation number 1B. All these are completed. Okay. So next one, once 1A, 1B, all these are completed, what is the next part of discussion? Explanation number 2. Before that, 1 minute time I will give for you. Read explanation number 1A, 1B once for all. Again, we will not come back. That's why. That's why I said, nah, don't ask about taxation of that 15 lakh. We will discuss about that later. It depends on the type of income you are earning. Completed? Okay, done. Next discussion, listen. So we now completed explanation number section number 6 class 1 A B C, explanation number 1 like A B. Now explanation number 2. Sir, what is this discussion? Sir, explanation number 2. 1 2, what is the thing? Okay, for the purposes of this class, in case of individual being a citizen of India and a crew member of Indian ship, already we saw, if it is a foreign bound ship, because this covered only Indian ship. What about foreign ship? If it is a foreign chartered ship, then if it is a foreign bound ship leaving India, the period or periods of stay in India shall, in respect of such voyage, be determined in the manner and subject to conditions as may be prescribed. Sir, I did not understand. Sir, listen now. Listen. If it is a Indian ship, now for example, Indian ship is there, X Limited, it's an Indian ship. X Limited operates Indian ships. It's an Indian company operating ships on a voyage to other country. If it is a Indian bound ship and it is leaving India, okay, we will be having a control. How many days he is in India, how many days outside India, we will have a clarity. If it is a foreign bound ship, a certificate will be given. So I will show you that. Yeah, see here. There is a concept called as continuous discharge certificate. Enna certificate? Yeah, continuous discharge certificate. What do you mean by that? The day on which continuous discharge certificate is given. Discharge means what? Leaving. The day on which continuous discharge certificate signing is done in India, that day we will take that you are leaving India. Again, when you come to India and again you re-entered and signed on that, then I will tell. That's why see, date entered into the continuous discharge certificate in respect of joining the ship, in respect of signing of the ship. So joining date, signing date, you need to remove. Okay, wow. That's why in this question you see 1 4 20 for 2024, 6 6 2024 the date of joining the ship I signed on the continuous discharge certificate. Okay, 9 12 2024 as given here, date of signing off. This period is called as a voyage period. Previous year 31 3 2024, calculation of number of days, in the voyage, you take calculator. 6th June to 9th December. Okay, 6th June to 9th December. Even include 6th June. So 25 days in June. July 31. August 31. September 30. Okay, October 31. November 30. December you have to take 9 days. Totally how many days? 187. So how many days you are outside India? 187. 365 minus 187 means 178. You are there in India only for 178. Therefore, you will be treated as a non-resident. Did you all understand how fastly I tried to complete the essence of this explanation to everyone? Reply. If it is a foreign bound ship, you should not directly tell whether he is a resident or not. And on the basis of stay on ship, you should not take. Discharge certificate is the important. Continuous discharge certificate, joining date, signing off date. Include both the dates and count. So if that number is, if giving a total of 182 or more than 182, then you are a non-resident. Less than, now you stayed in India for more than 182, you will be treated as a resident. Clear? So, thank you. We have now completed explanation 2. So we completed. Wherever I completed, I will put a tick mark for our understanding. Completed. Deemed resident completed. Okay. Next. Hey, see, I have one question. Tell me. Can I become a resident and deemed resident at the same time? Can I become a resident and deemed resident at the same time? Give a reply. Normal, general question I am asking. Can I become a resident and deemed resident at the same time? Answer is no, no, and no. Why? For the purpose of removal of that doubt, it is hereby declared that this clause shall not apply. And 1A does not apply. And deemed resident does not apply in case of an individual who is said to be a resident in the previous year under clause 1. Means if you are already a resident in India under clause 1, then deemed resident concept does not apply to you again. Okay, well, so deemed resident concept will apply only, deemed resident concept will apply only if you are a resident. If you are not a resident under class 1, if you are already a resident under class 1, then deemed resident concept does not apply. Clear? Next. So we have now completed section 6, class 1, subclass A, B, C. Explanation number 1A, 1B. Explanation 2 completed, 1A completed, explanation to 1A also completed. What is the concept of deemed resident? What is our understanding in the last class? I will call a person as a deemed resident if he is not really a resident under any of the clauses. Okay. Means you are a citizen of India. You are a citizen of India. You have a total income. The total income exceeding 15 lakhs. Other than foreign sources of income. And the Indian sources are more than 15 lakh. In such case, you will be deemed as a resident in India if that income is not taxed in that other country. Okay. That's it. Done. So 1A also over. Next. Yeah. Let us read explanation. Final explanation is there, na? Let us also read. For the purposes of this section, the expression income from foreign sources. The expression income from foreign sources means income which accrues or arises outside India, except income derived from a business controlled in or a profession set up in India and which is not deemed to accrue or arise in India. See, this you will understand only when we complete deemed to accrue or arise in India in section 9. But still I will tell you a basic understanding. See here, incomes are of different types. Incomes which are received in India, they are never called foreign income. Incomes which are generated from a source located in India, they are called as deemed to accrue or arise in India. Section 9, if unless and until I discuss, you can't understand one point also in this, but just remember this way. Foreign sources means absolutely no connection with India. Asset located in outside India, income is generated outside India, income received also outside India, then we call it as a foreign source. Okay, wow. Something has a relation with India, I will call it as a non-foreign source, which will be called as a Indian source. Okay, so for the purposes of this section, the expression income from foreign source means income which accrues or arise outside India and which is not deemed to accrue or arise in India, which is not deemed to accrue or arise in India. So what is deemed to accrue or arise in India? Section 9 we have to read to understand that. Okay, what? Next issue. Next, very, very important. When you will be called as a ordinarily and not ordinarily resident. See, I am a resident, but not ordinarily resident. What do you mean by ordinarily, not ordinarily? I will give an explanation for you to understand. Okay, see here. See here once. What do you mean by ordinarily and not ordinarily resident? See. There is a person, Mr. A. Mr. A. This person belongs to USA. Okay. He belongs to USA. Who? Mr. A. Belong to USA. This person from USA came to India for first time for India tour for 200 days. He planned like that. India tour na there are 28 states are there. Even in the each state, all 28 I need not go. Let us say I selected 20 states. Each state you to cover everything. At least 10 days it will take for him na. 10 days or 10 days he can't go. 1 or 2 days, even if there is a hard journey, etc. He will get hardly 1 week time to visit every state. So he wanted to complete his tour in 200 days. How many days here? 200 days. Okay. Now question will begin. 200 days he stayed in India, wa? Yes. So in the previous year 25-26, he stayed in India for 200 days. Because of this, for that previous year, he is a resident. He is a resident. Once he become a resident, what we will tell? Global income is taxed in India. Global income is taxed in India. So the moment you become a resident, global income become taxable. Global income anna two things: Indian income, foreign income. Both becomes taxable in India. Now, if you do like this on these kind of people, never ever persons will come to India on a visit also. Your visitors, you are only killing in the name of income tax. Who will come here then? No one will enter into India. Long tours people will be making to Europe. Are they making like us? No. Understanding that government said like this. Oh, okay. Hold on. Don't scold India. I will do an alternative arrangement. What government said? Okay. You became a resident only this year. Never you have been to India. And never in future also you will come to India. This is an India tour for you. Correct? Therefore, what they said? They divided residents into two parts. You, me, everyone, we are all resident, ordinarily resident. These kind of visitors, all of a sudden becoming a residents, they are also residents, not ordinarily resident. Not ordinarily resident. And what do you mean by resident, not ordinarily resident? They said like this. They said like this. Okay. If you are non-resident, if you are what? Non-resident in 9 years out of 10 previous years, you are a non-resident in 9 years out of 10 previous years. 10 previous years you take. In the 10 years, 9 years you are a non-resident. Or second one. In 7 previous years, your stay in India is 729 days or less. 729 days or less. If any condition is not satisfied, either this or this, and what does it mean? I am a non-resident. In how many years? 9 out of 10 previous years. Or in the 7 years, my stay in India is 729 days or less. That's what they wanted to convey here. See, a person is said to be not ordinarily resident in India if such person is an individual who has been a non-resident in India in 9 out of 10 previous years, or has during the 7 previous years preceding that year been in India in all periods, consolidated period, 729 days or less. Okay. So either this or this, if you can satisfy, you will be called as a resident, not ordinarily resident. Resident, not ordinarily, sir. I am a non-resident, sir. That's it. You are called as in last 9 years, I am a non-resident. Then you are called as a RNOR. RNOR. No, sir. In the last 7 years, I came to India, but my stay period in total is 729 days or less. In that case, you are again not treated as a resident. Ordinarily, you are treated as resident, not ordinary resident. Okay, but listen carefully. Section number 6, clause 6, subclass A defined RNOR. They did not define ROR. Reverse to this is ROR. This we can understand. See, like this you can be. When you are called as ordinary resident, you are a resident in at least 2 previous years out of 10 previous years. What does it mean? I am a resident in 2 previous years out of 10 previous years. If you are resident in 2 previous years out of 10 previous years, you are not satisfying the condition non-resident in 9 out of 10 years. And not R. And for becoming R and R. For becoming R and both the conditions have to be satisfied. Because if any one condition satisfied, you will become R and R. So to become R, you should not satisfy both of them. So what will happen? Either this condition, first I should be a resident in at least 2 out of 10 previous years and stay in India in 7 previous years is 730 days or more. 730 days or more. So in that case, what will happen? You will be called as ROR. Sir, for example, I am a resident in 2 previous years, sir. I am a resident in how many years? 2 previous years. 182, 182. But last 7 years I was there only for 400 days, sir. In that case, what will happen? You are not a resident ordinarily. You are a resident, not ordinarily resident. So doubt will come. Sir, if I am a RO or RNO, what difference will it make? If I am a resident, global income is taxable. Correct? Wrong. For RNO, lot of exemptions are there. So to claim that exemption, I should know who you are. Sir, where we will learn those exemptions for RNO? Next class of detailer. Anyway, we will see scope of total income section 5. At that time, you will understand which incomes are exempted for RNOR, but are taxable for ROR, you will see there. Okay, well? So this is the idea behind this particular concept of RNOR. RNOR. Deemed resident is there now, 1 year deemed resident. Always he will be treated as RNOR only. So citizen of India who is deemed to be a resident under class 1A is always treated as RNOR. First of all, everyone please give a reply. Did you get a full clarity on the provision? Everybody reply. Did you get a full clarity on the content? Okay, done. So now we are done with taxation. I will not discuss now. Next chapters will come. IPL players, how taxation will be done. That is governed by section number 115, CA final, non-resident taxation. Okay, and how to tax the person who is having Indian income. All those we will discuss when we come to taxability. We are not in taxability chapter now. We are in residential status. Okay, so A point completed. 6 la A over, D over. Okay, now we are coming into C. A citizen of India or a person of Indian origin having a total income other than income from foreign sources exceeding 15 lakh during previous year as referred to in class B of explanation 1. And a visitor, I told business visitors, those visitors who has been in India for a period amounting to 120 days or more but not less than 182 days. Okay, that means if any business visitor is coming to India, what are the conditions? You should be individual. citizen of India or a person of Indian origin in the previous year coming to India on a business visit, okay, and your stay in India is 120 days or more, but not exceeding, okay, see here, but not exceeding 182. Okay, it is between 120 and 182 now. You are also called as a resident, not ordinarily resident. Resident and not ordinarily resident. Next. So we have now completed the following parts. 6 A over, C over, D over. Explanation over. Explanation. So if I have to start now, 6 1 over 6 1A, 6 1B, 6 1C, explanation A, explanation B. Explanation 2. 1A over, explanation over. Next 6 over 6A over 6C over 6D over, explanation over. Wherever unticked contents are there, let us first cover those. Okay. Sir, if a visitor satisfies 120 condition and he is liable to pay tax outside India, okay, and he has a 15 lakhs Indian income, yes, he will be still a resident, but not ordinarily resident. He is a resident, not ordinarily resident, provided his stay is between 120 and 182. Yes, the tour is treated as visit in India. Sorry, anyway. We now completed subsection number 1, class A, B, C, explanation number 1A, 1B, explanation 2, class 1A, and then we are now completing class 2, 3, 4, 5. Class 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen, class 2, 3, 4, 5, simple concepts here. We are now going to discuss about residential status of individual completed. HUF firm company, we did not complete. First, let us discuss about HUF. A Hindu undivided family, firm or other association of persons is said to be a resident in India in any previous year in every case except where during that year the control and management of its affairs are situated wholly outside India. And when it is not individual but it is any entity, we should not see any person's identity there. We should see the control and management of affairs. From where it is getting controlled. Control and management is wholly in India, resident. Wholly outside India, non-resident. Partly in India, partly outside India, resident again. That's why situated wholly in a, then that is an exception. So HUF or firm or any other association of person is said to be resident, except in which case? Except a case where control and management is wholly outside India. Means what? If it is partly in India, partly outside India, resident, fully in India, also resident, wholly outside India, then non-resident. Now we need to read B. Sir, HUF will be treated as a resident if the controller management is in India. Yes, sir. Then what about whether it is ordinarily or not ordinarily? HUF whose manager and a karta has been a non-resident in India in 9 out of 10 previous years or has during the 7 previous years preceding to the year been in India for a period or periods amounting in all to 729 days or less. And what does it mean? HUF will be, see, HUF residential status will be said in 2 parts, like an individual. First, control and management is in India, na, resident. Control and management partly India, partly outside India, na, resident. Control and management wholly outside India, na, non-resident. Now take first 2 cases. Control and management wholly in India, yes, resident. Control and management partly in India, partly outside India, resident. Come aside. So you are a resident HUF. Ordinarily resident or not ordinarily resident? That depends on the situation of Karta. Karta is a non-resident in 9 out of 10 years, yes. Or Karta, even though not a non-resident for 9 out of last 729 days, he stays 729, the last 7 years, 729 days or less is his stay in India, yes. In that case, your HUF is a resident, not ordinarily resident. Clear? And what does it mean? The idea behind the provisions is very, very simple to tell that HUF's original identity depends on HUF control, but ordinarily or not ordinarily resident depends on the Karta status. Everyone please answer. Understood the discussion clearly or not? So karta, same situation like individual. How is satisfied? Karta is an individual, na? Like individual conditions have to be satisfied. Okay. So we completed 6A, 6B, 6C, 6D also. Okay, one done. Previous year means always the relevant previous year. Someone is asking the doubt. So anyway, now we completed for HUF. Let us now see how it works for company. So HUF completed firm. See, HUF firm, all other association of persons, ki that provision, control and management. Now doubt will come. So then what about firm? Partners should be there for 9 out of 10. Firm ki there is no ordinarily, not ordinarily. AOP, BY ki ordinarily, not ordinarily. Company ki ordinarily, not ordinarily. Resident, non-resident. That's all. Ordinarily, not ordinarily is applicable only for individuals. HUF is a combination of individuals. Now that's why that provision came. So a company is said to be a resident in India in any previous year if it is an Indian company. So blindly we can tell one thing. Are you an Indian company? Yes, sir. That's it. You become a resident. So, sir, I am not an Indian company, sir. I am a foreign company. Then poem we will see. POEM, poem. Place of effective management in that year is in India. Always need not be in that year. In that particular year is the poem in India. Place of effective management. And though company located outside India, board meetings, decision making, everything is taken within India. Na, you will be called as a resident. For the purposes of this clause, place of effective management means a place where key management and commercial decisions that are necessary for the conduct in substance made, not in form. Substance over the form. Okay, substance. Board meetings are conducted in India. Decisions are taken in India. Commercial decisions are taken in India. Company located outside India. Until you are locating the company outside India just to claim that non-residency. Therefore, they say you are a resident only. So even though you are a foreign company, still you can become a resident when the place of effective management is located within India. About this, we will see in section number 9 when we come there. Next. Every person is said to be a resident in India in any previous year in every case, except where during that year the controller management of affairs are wholly outside India. So if controller management is wholly outside India, then only you will not be a resident. In all other cases, you are a resident. Very, very important one point is there. Yeah. Okay. Very important point is there. What is that very, very important point? See, once a person becomes a resident in India, for one source of income he is a resident, for another source of income he is a non-resident. Is there a possibility that way? For that this provision came. If a person is a resident in India in any previous year relevant to an assessment year in respect of any source of income, he shall be deemed to be a resident in India in the previous year relevant to the assessment year in respect of each of his other sources of income. Sir, I did not understand. Listen. I came for employment in India. Salary. 200 days I was there in India. I earned and I went out. Okay. 200 days I was in India, I became a resident. Okay. When I am about to leave India, I applied for a lottery ticket. By luck, lottery ticket clicked. And I received lottery ticket on 197th day. And that other sources, 197th day, I generated one income. For that, my period is only 3 days. Because other sources, if I get an income, when I got that income, 3 days before I leave India, lottery ticket, I got a winning. And I will tell that I am a resident in India for that source only for the 3 days. Therefore, treat me as a non-resident for other sources. Government says, if you are a resident for one source, you will be treated as a resident for all the sources. Okay. And a source-wise residency we won't see. Yearly residency we will see. Residential status is computed on year basis, not on source basis. Clear, everyone? Clear? Okay. Yeah. So Successfully, we have now completed section number 6 fully. We completed section 6, class 1, A, B, C, explanation A, B, explanation 2, 1A, explanation 2, 3, explanation 4, 5, 6, 6A, 6B, 6C, 6D, explanation. Everything is completed in the BERAC. One line also we did not leave. Successfully, we have completed residence in India. Next class we will do exam questions on residential status. Different types of exam questions. Just I will let you see. Okay, well? See question number 1, 2. How to write the answer also I will show you. 3, 4, 5, like this. If I do 5 questions, I will give you a chance to do another 3, 4 questions, such that you will have a clarity. Okay, wow? This is all these questions. See how many questions I kept in this residential status and scope of total income. Na? See here, 24 exam questions are there. So you should understand how many questions are coming from scope of total income. Scope of total income. How many questions are coming in exam? For every question I have given a proper answering. So workout also we are going to do. And in these 24 questions, whatever we are going to do, we are going to cover also the workout. So with this, for today we have completed our DT class. After 10-15 minutes, we will start with financial management. FM class will begin. Okay, well? So thank you. Tomorrow again we will meet. So please inform all your friends to join the FM class in another 10-15 minutes. So can we begin the FM class, everyone? Okay. Please open the question bank relating to the ratios chapter. I asked you one question to be done as a homework. Has you done? Sir, anyway, there is a small thing in that that also I have to discuss later. So first let us cover much more important concepts in the today's class. Audit class one day. Yeah. Okay. One day I will talk to ma'am and I will update you. She was ready to take. Just we need to have a proper dates and we need to announce. That's it. Okay. So let us begin the FM class. So today we are going to start with, okay, today we are going to start with the FM balance part in the ratios chapter. Slowly we are going into the chapter now. So today let us cover much bigger questions which came for 10 marks in exam. Okay, let us take question number 6. Question number 6. Ratios chapter, you remember the ratios, right? So on that basis we are going to discuss. Okay. First one, inventory turnover ratio 6 times, debtors turnover ratio 8 times, current ratio 2.4, gross profit ratio 25%, total sales 6 crore, cash sales 25%. Okay, cash sales 25% of credit sales. Okay, cash purchases 46 lakh, working capital 56 lakh, closing inventory 16 lakh, closing inventory 16 lakh more than opening inventory. Okay, you are required to calculate average inventory, purchases, average debtors, average creditors, average payment period, average collection period, current assets, current liability. Take 365 days a year. Velocity computation learn into 360. Instead, we need to take 365. Okay. Very, 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 very good question. Came for 10 marks in exam. Very, very important. Okay. Well, please read the question first. Read the question or else you can't answer. Okay. If you say that you read the question, we will continue. Hey, don't spam the messages continuously. Previously, also in the previous class, one person going on putting the same message. Fun part is that his class was extended 1 week back. He did not even log out and log in, and he's putting thousands of messages on the same sort. If I'm not replying, that does not mean I did not see the message. If it is spam, I won't react for everything. Audit class update you are asking. I said clearly, I need to confirm and I will tell you by tomorrow. Going on putting the same message, it will create a spam here. You are not understanding. Okay, va? Sorry. Now you read the question. Hopefully, as you said, if I have to believe you, you said you read the question. Correct? Yeah. Now let us go into the analysis. Okay. Let us go into the analysis. Okay. Let me see your questions here. Everyone read that? Okay. Sir, relevant messages I will give a reply. If it is a spam, I won't even react to that. That's why. Okay. If you think why I am not reacting, I won't react. That's all. Unnecessary content, I won't reply also. He put 1,000 times, 1,000 times I will ignore. If something has no meaning to reply. So listen, see, problem is when someone open the chat box and see there is any doubt, doubt clarified, they also get clarified. You are asking some update, something I said already. I don't know whether you listened when I said that or not. So suddenly, again, if you get a doubt, sir, whether what is happening to this, spam, you will repeat the message same. I'm not blaming anyone here, please. You ask subject related doubts, sir. When nothing is there, you can ask general doubt also, I will reply. And I answered that question. And for that person also, I answered. Still they are messaging like that. Sorry, okay, no problem. Okay, you can put the message. Feel free to reply and even to put the message. But don't ask the same question continuously again and again. Okay. See, if I do not answer the question, see, all the time in my phone, YouTube live will be seen. Huh? Every time YouTube live will be seen on my phone. If I do not reply to your question, simple thing, either the question is irrelevant or it is a spamming message or at that moment that answer is not required. If something is required, I will answer. I will see every of your message. Every single message you put a smiley, you put a emoji, everything I will see because I am not a blind fellow. Clear? If I am not replying, see, one person kept NASA trip, how it went. This is not an occasion to tell. I won't reply to that message. I will see every message. I will see. Okay, va? So, shall we continue? See the question once. What is the data given? How we need to start the question? That is important. Ratio chapter la, Mahesh, 77779. You are only asking now audit class update. Now you came with coffee with Kaushik, sir. Come to California. We'll have coffee. I will see the messages. I will remember people also who messaged what. Okay, sir. Anyway, let us begin. So, ratios chapter, whenever a 10 marks question comes, your focus should be not to answer. Your focus should be how to start. Okay, how good you are in starting the answer is important. Okay, wow? So how good you are in starting the answer. Answer should be started properly. From proper thing you should start. So let us see what we have to do in this question. Okay, wow? Okay. California, now I am in San Jose. Sir, anyway. See here. First point number 1. I will give you one question for you to understand. Total sales 6 lakh. Cash sales 25% of credit sales. Okay, cash sale 25% of credit sale. And how to understand? If credit sales is 100, cash sales will be 25, total sales will be 125. Okay, and this 125% this is equal. Okay, well, how much percent? 125. So cash sales can we compute? Happily we can compute the cash sale out of it. Correct? So like the first mind, you should first start computing the numbers. Sales 6 lakh anna sales? Cash with credit. Both put together 6 lakh. Cash sale is how much? 25% of credit sale. Credit sale 100% if you take, in that number 25% will be cash. Both together is 6 lakh. And 6 lakh is equal to 125% means how much is 100% will give the credit sale and cash sale division. Correct? Everyone. Don't tell any answer to me. Don't tell answer. We will do together. Understood the discussion? Everyone. Answer we will do it together. Okay. Okay. Now next discussion. Second, they gave one information called as a 25% gross profit. How gross profit is applied on what? Gross profit is applied on sales. GP by sales. GP, I don't know how much. Sales, I know that it is 6 crore. Equal to 25%, I will get the GP or not? Yes. So once you get GP, total sales minus gross profit will give you cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. If cost of goods sold is there, you can compute average inventory. You can compute average inventory. Why? Inventory turnover ratio, what is the formula? Cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. Average inventory will get. Then closing inventory is 16 lakh more than opening inventory. Through that opening stock, closing stock is computed. One line if you get the answer, remaining all is a circuit. Everyone, shall we start it together? Okay, let us begin here. Very good question. Very, very good question here. 10 marks it came in exam. Okay, let us begin. Please everyone follow properly. First, write down step 1. Don't write direct answers. 10 marks a question came na. How good you should be in presentation. Write down properly. Write down. Step 1. Calculation of COGS. COGS. COGS equal to sales minus GP. Given GP by sales equal to 0.25. 25% can be written as 0.25. 25 by 100, 0.25. Because in the previous class of FM, someone is asking how 0.25 came, how 0.25 came. I did not even reply to that. 25% should be written as 0.25, the general understanding. Now that's why I did not reply to the message. But still, if that person is again listening to the class, for him this answer is. Okay, 25%, cent means 100, percent means per 100. 25 by 100 na 0.25. 2 decimals after 0 from right side to left side. He began that 4th, 5th standard maths. Yeah, I can't tell. Okay, so sales is also given. So GP divided by, write down, 6 crore equal to 0.25. GP equal to 6 crore into 0.25, rupees 1 crore 50 lakh. Rupees 1 crore 50 lakh. So COGS equal to rupees 6 crore minus rupees 1 crore 50 lakh, that equal to rupees 4 crore 50 lakhs. First of all, everyone, step by step you reply. 10 steps if you have to do 10 steps, I will ask you the question. Up to here, everyone had a full clarity. Computation of COGS. Everyone, computational COGS, everyone comfortable up to here? Next, step 2, calculation of average inventory. Calculation of average inventory. How to compute average inventory? Yeah? See, inventory turnover ratio 6 times. Inventory turnover ratio 6 times. What is inventory turnover ratio? Inventory turnover ratio annana cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. Cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. 6 equal to COGS 4 crore 50 lakh divided by average inventory. Do step by step along with me, please. Average inventory equal to 4 crore 50 lakh divided by 6, rupees 75 lakhs. Rupees 75 lakhs. Step 2 also completed. Reply, everyone. Step 2 completed. Are you all comfortable up to here? Can we move on to the next part? Next, write down step 3, calculation of opening and closing stock. Calculation of opening and closing stock. Okay, opening and closing stock. Calculation of opening and closing stock. Okay. One thing, listen carefully. They have given one hint to us. Closing inventory 16 lakhs more than opening inventory. Okay. Average inventory, we already have the answer. How much? 75 lakh. Write down. Average inventory equal to opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. Average inventory came to 75 lakhs. Okay. Opening inventory is X. Opening inventory is X plus 16 lakhs whole divided by 2. 75 lakhs into 2, rupees 1 crore 50 lakhs equal to 2x plus 16 lakh. 2x equal to 1 crore 34 lakhs. X equal to 67 lakhs. Compute. If there are any numerical differences, you please let me know. First, observe all the numbers up to here clearly. Alternative answers, if available, also I will tell you. First, see up to here clearly. Okay, done. So I will not just blindly do and go. That is not the motive of our classes. After every discussion, I will give 1 minute time such that anyone have a doubt, now they can ask. So simply in steps I am writing. That's why clearly for your understanding. A proof checking you can do. Yeah, proof checking you can do. See, opening inventory. X is what? Opening inventory. Closing stock equal to 67 lakh plus 16 lakh అంటే 83 lakh. Okay, you can just check the answer. 83 plus 67, 150 divided by 2, 75. Average stock is 75. Tallied. Okay, so next, step 4. Step 4. Okay, step 4. See here, they said like this. Listen carefully. Cash purchases 46 lakh. Credit purchases we don't know. If you know credit purchases, then only we will know average creditors. Correct? He is asking us to compute purchases. So second step, keep the heading. Step 4 for us, calculation of purchases. Calculation of purchases. Purchase equal to, okay, purchase equal to, and actually not even purchase, I can tell like this. COGS equal to purchases plus opening stock minus closing stock. COGS we already know, 4 crore 50 lakh. Purchases we don't know. We know the opening stock 67 lakhs. We know the closing stock 83 lakhs. Purchases equal to 4 crore 50 lakh minus 67 lakh plus 83 lakh. 4 crore 66 lakh is the answer. 4 crore 66 lakhs is the answer for what? Answer for purchases. Answer for purchases. 4 crore 66 lakhs is the purchases. First of all, please tell me everyone understood? We completed average inventory. We completed purchases. Now we are going to do average debtors, average creditors, like that. One by one we are going to do. Okay, so average debtors we wanted to calculate after this. So now I will ask you one question. Answer to the point first. Okay, step 5. Step 5, calculation of, keep the heading, average debtors. Now question, see the question first. So we completed average inventory, purchases, average creditors, average debtors we have to calculate. So we did not calculate. Now we will do that. But before going into any other discussion, first tell me, they gave debtors turnover ratio 8 times. Write down. Debtor turnover ratio equal to 8 times. What is the formula for debtor turnover ratio? Turnover by average debtor. Turnover means what turnover? Credit sales. Here separation is there. So credit sales divided by average debtor equal to 8. Okay, now what is the credit sale amount? What is the credit sale amount? Cash sale, credit sale is there. First we need to know sales. Sales is how much? Sales is how much? 6 crore is the sale. Right down. This will be divided into 2 parts. Cash sale, credit sale. Hint given in the question. Cash sale 25% of credit sale. Okay, ante if it is x, it is 0.25 of x. So total sale equal to 1.25x. Total sale equal to 1.25x. 1.25x means what? 1.25 into the credit sale totally. So x is the credit sale, 0.25x is the cash sale. Total sale is what? 1.25x. Total sale is how much? 6 crore. 1.25x, x equal to 6 crore divided by 1.25. 4 crore 80 lakhs. X means what? Credit sale. Okay. Next, 0.25x means what? Cash sale. 1 crore 20 lakh. Okay. This is cash sale. This is credit sale. So for computation of debtor turnover ratio and average debtors, we should take only the credit sale part. So debtor turnover ratio equal to 8. So credit sale 4,80,000. Sorry, 4 crore 80 lakhs divided by average debtors equal to 8. Average debtors equal to 4 crore 80 lakhs divided by 8. Rupees 60 lakhs is the answer. Rupees 60 lakhs is the answer. Copy down to here, and please also confirm whether you understood the entire explanation or not. That is important. It should not be a one-way traffic of me doing the answer. It should be two-way traffic of you understanding it. First of all, are you getting confidence in apply? Hey, see, any exam question you take, it is only from the basic formula what we read in the ratios chapter. Correct? Are you all getting the confidence on the chapter? Okay. Now, next. So what all we completed? We completed average inventory, we completed purchases, we completed average debtor. Now we need to complete average creditors. Now we complete average creditors. Okay. Now keep the heading computation of average creditors. Step number enada? Step 6. Calculation of average creditors. See, creditors depends not on sales, they depend on purchases. Okay. So see the question once. See the question once. We completed average inventory, purchases, average debtor. Now we are coming to what? Average creditors. Now we are coming to average creditors. So average creditors depends on what? Purchases. Do we know how much is the purchases? Yes, we know. So how much is the purchase? 4 crore 66 lakh. Write down. Cash and credit. Cash how much? Already given in the question as a hint. 46 lakhs. How much? 46 lakhs. How much credit? 4 crore 66 lakh minus 46 lakh. 4 crore 20 lakhs. 4 crore 20 lakhs is the credit. 4 crore 20 lakhs is the credit. Okay. Next. 4 crore 20 lakhs is the credit. What he is asking? average creditors he is asking. Okay, average creditors he is asking. How to compute the average creditors here? See the question once. See the question once. Inventory turnover ratio 6 times. Debtor turnover ratio 8 times. Current ratio is given as 2.4. Gross profit ratio 25%. Total sales 6 crore. Cash sales 25% of sales. Cash purchases 46 lakh. Working capital. Closing inventory. Like this the details have been given. Correct? Okay. Now you answer to my question here first. Okay. Now you answer to the question. What is the formula for creditor turnover ratio? Turnover ratio equal to credit purchases divided by average creditors. Credit purchase divided by average creditors. What do you mean by average creditors? Opening creditors divided by plus closing creditors divided by 2 average creditors will be there. Okay, creditor turnover ratio. Actually, in your question bank, please add one information is missing here. Creditor turnover ratio is 10 times. It is there, printing mistake. It did not print here. Creditor turnover ratio is 10 times. So 10 equal to credit purchases 4 crore 20 lakhs divided by average creditor. So average creditor equal to rupees 42 lakhs. Average creditors is equal to rupees 42 lakhs. Again, give me one reply. Hey, there is a missing figure. 10 times question light is missing. So please write down also that. Everyone also give a reply as to your understanding. Okay, everyone clear? Okay. Okay, done. Next. So what we completed? Average creditors. Next, average payment period, average collection period. Right now. First one, average payment period. Average payment period and average collection period. First, average payment period, average collection period. Read the question and try to answer this. If you see the answers, don't answer me. Try on your own. I want every one of you to participate. Okay. See, I'm not getting any proper answer. So I will only solve. That's why this question is important. Yeah, there are some difficult aspects also. So concentrate. I will explain. Okay. What is the point we need to discuss now? Average payment period. Okay. First point number one. Payment period you wanted to know in an average. Therefore, you should require averages in all the sides. Okay. First point number one. What is Creditors velocity formula. Normally creditor turnover ratio की formula is credit purchases by average creditors. ఇది reverse. Average creditors divided by credit purchases into 365. This is how we need to do. Average creditors divided by credit purchases divided by into 365. Okay, let us see. What is the average creditor? 42 lakh. What is the average credit purchase? What is the credit purchase? 4 crore 80 lakhs. How much we got? Sorry, not 4 crore 80. 4 crore 20. Yeah, 4 crore 80. Yeah, I did not remember the number. What is the average credit purchase? Somewhere we have written, na? Oh, sorry, here credit purchase 4 crore 20. Somewhere we have written. Okay, 4 crore 20 into 365 into 365. So do it. 4 crore 20 lakhs, sorry, 42 lakhs divided by 4 crore 20 lakh into 365. 36.5 days average payment period. 36.5 days average payment period. Creditor velocity formula, yeah, we already discussed now. I told you without that question will not be there. Creditor's velocity formula is what? Reverse to the creditor turnover. Creditor turnover ratio formula is what? Credit purchases by average creditors. Here, average creditors divided by credit purchases into 365 days. So, normally 360 we will do. Question like clearly said consider 365. So, 36.5 days. Step 8. Average collection period. Average collection period. First, debtors turnover ratio की reverse है debtors velocity. Debtors velocity equal to, okay, debtors velocity equal to credit sales divided by, okay, credit sales divide, sorry, I'm very sorry. Average debtors divided by credit sales into 365. Average debtors divided by credit sales into 365. What is the average debtors? We already computed somewhere. 60 lakh. Divided by credit sale. Somewhere we have written a credit sale. Four crore 80 lakh. Here this is 4 crore 80 lakh. Somewhere I saw that 4 crore 80 lakh number. 4 crore 80 lakh into 365. So 60 lakh divided by 4 crore 80 lakh into 365. 45.625 days. And what does it mean? What do you mean by this? Your total credit sale is 4,80,000. Your total credit sale is 4,80,000. In that, 60 lakh rupees will be blocked throughout that particular year. And simply in easy way, if you have to answer, na, every sale you make, every credit sale you make, today if you make a credit sale, na, this credit sale, whatever you made should be realized into cash or not. That will be realized over 45.625 days. And today if you sell 100 rupee worth credit sale goods, that 100 rupee will become your cash after 45 days. Lower the days, better the company will be. Okay, well, next. Step 9. So average collection period also completed. Okay, next one. Right now. current assets. I think they have given some current ratio. Current ratio 2.4. Current ratio formula enna? Current assets divided by current liabilities. Current assets divided by current liabilities. Current assets divided by current liabilities equal to 2.4. Okay. Current assets divided by current liabilities equal to 2.4. Next. See the question. Working capital 56 lakhs. Working capital given is 56 lakhs. So what is the working capital? Current assets minus current liabilities equal to 56 lakhs. Okay. One thing I know, current assets by current liabilities equal to 2.4 means current assets equal to 2.4 current liability. Can I write like that or not? So what will happen? Current assets can be written as 2.4 current liability minus current liability equal to working capital of 56 lakh. So 1.4 current liability equal to rupees 56 lakhs. Current liability equal to 56 lakh divided by 1.4, which comes to rupees 40 lakh. 40 lakh. What is 40 lakh? Current liabilities is 40 lakh. What is current assets? Current assets is 2.4 times the current liability. So 2.4 times the 40 lakh, 96 lakhs. Everyone, please answer. Did you understand the discussion clearly? Now we completed current assets, current liabilities. Okay. So in one step we completed both current assets as well as current liabilities also. So with this we completed this question which came for 10 marks in the examination. We have completed that successfully. Everyone, please tell me, did you all understand each and every adjustment clearly? 10 marks question. Everyone, did you understand each and every adjustment that we have discussed now? Okay, done. Sorry. See, today we are doing all these ratios analysis. I mean, for exam purposes, wherever exam is, I'm not talking just about CA. Wherever it is there, ratios is one of the chapter which is very, 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 very important. Okay, wherever you go, even CF exams also, this carries on 12% of the total weightage. Ratios chapter. Very, very important for international exams as well. But in real life, do you know how people are doing the ratios analysis? They use Excel. Okay, MS Excel is there. Na? MS Excel is the source of doing ratios analysis today. And they will give a lot of data to that. They will only do, it will only compute. See, one thing I can tell very clearly, I know Excel. Okay, I know Excel. MS Excel I am talking about. Okay, I know. How much I will know? I am not an expert in Excel, obviously. How much I will know? I will know to do my office work on a daily basis. But I know drop in a ocean. Excel is a very, very big area. Very big area means how law is an area, how finance is an area. Like that, Excel is also an area, MS Excel. Okay. It is not just something like we can throw out. There is a lot of analysis that one can do out of it. Now today people are also using AI in Excel, and if they give data, they will get a proper result, but that require a lot of skill. AI with Excel means just like that AI will not be integrated with Excel. It requires a lot of exercise, it requires a lot of knowledge on that. Why I am telling that, recently I have seen HDFC Bank Hyderabad branch is there. I went to HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, my friend is working in credit department. Okay, credit department will be there na. In that credit rating department of HDFC, he is working as a senior manager, Hyderabad city. So what happened? Why I am sharing this now? People should understand the importance of Excel, AI usage in Excel. You should have a knowledge, because today that is one of the most booming data analytics. See, I will explain what happened. My friend is there. His name is Manikanta. He is a chartered accountant. He qualified along with me in 2012. So he is working as a credit department manager, earning very good amount in Hyderabad city. Lakhs he is earning per month. The credit department entirely is under his control. So recently, for one purpose, I went to him. Okay. So for one purpose, for one reason, for my house purpose, something like that, I went to the bank directly, because my friend is there. Credit is very easy for us. So I went. He helped, and we also received the credit amounts. So that is all okay. When I went, I asked him what generally the job will be, job nature. He said that we will do all the analytics. Okay, because I was from the finance background, every day I used to see, out of curiosity, I asked him what you will do in that, in data analytics. Then he said we will do ratios analysis. I asked which ratio. They said we are having some set of 20 or 22 ratios are there. Those all ratios we will do, he said. I asked him, can you show what ratios generally you are using while sanctioning a loan? He said that no, like that we can't tell. Depending on the type of loan, we will analyze the ratios, he said. It making sense. So if Kaushik Mukesh comes and asks a loan, I am an individual. He will not ask, give credit or turnover ratio, debt or turnover ratio. Foola, I am doing business, sir. I am an individual. So depending on the nature, for example, if a business company, if a company comes for a loan, they will not just ask something. They will clearly ask what you are doing, what is your business, turnover ratio, like that they will ask. Depending on the nature of business, they will ask the questions. Clear? Huh? So like that they will be asking the question. On that basis, they will prepare a credit sheet. Ratios analysis they are going to do. 20 or 25 ratios are there. Continuous ratios are there. I saw the sheet. There, they are not doing anything now. Once upon a time, he said that they used to manually compute the ratios, 2012, 2013 time, when he joined there. Since the last 13 years, he is working like Kattappa in same HDFC Bank in Hyderabad city. Okay, he is literally like Kattappa type. Dedicated his life to that. So his salary was also hiked very much. He is running into 3-4 lakhs per month now. So he is working as a senior credit manager there, Jubilee Hills branch, HDFC. So why I am telling this na? Logic is, you should not just have knowledge, you should apply that knowledge to reality. Then you will be earning money out of it. Knowledge, if it gives money na, Windows 98, Windows XP, Windows 2000, Windows NT, Windows 13, Windows 16 also should give money, because they can also store data. Correct? A old 30 years back small floppy disk is there that can store data. Data is a knowledge. It can store knowledge. A CD drive can store knowledge. A DVD drive can store much more knowledge. A pen drive can store knowledge. Hard drive can store knowledge. Now SSDs can store knowledge. Next, laser disc also can store knowledge. Storage of knowledge is enough means, why you are using an updated system? You can use Windows 98, Windows 95. Nah? They also store data. And here what is the problem? Having knowledge, content and data with you is not important. Applying it according to the situations is important. Clear? Why we are learning all these ratios here? You should not learn them for the exam purposes. That's the first biggest failure that everyone will see. Go beyond. Erase the boundaries. See beyond something and achieve bigger. Sir, I have an opportunity now to talk about one person. Listen carefully. I hope that it will definitely motivate every human being on this planet. Every human being I'm talking. I'm not talking one. Every human being will get inspired because of him. He is Elon Musk. Okay. See, from the very beginning of his journey, I have been observing him on online platforms. I'm talking observing me not directly or physically. I'm talking about his journey. I am observing over the last 18 years. I have been observing. When I was a student itself, I used to observe his journey. In 2008, I am talking about when I was a student. When I was a student, uh, I saw his journey originally when he first introduced a concept called as a Tesla. Initially, when the ideas came out, all these things. Okay, I've been observing his journey, quite inspiring personality, because I will tell you. See how people thought process will be. Car manufacturing. Car manufacturing means what everyone will think. How much leather upholstery we are putting inside, mechanization of car, better engines, better carburetor, better braking system, unique airbags. Okay, unique airbags. How fast it can go from what to say 1 kmph to 100 kmph. How fast it will move. This is the thought process of all the companies, including Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Volvo, Maserati, Lamborghini. Like that, you can take any number of companies. All are concentrating only on one thing. How come we can put a better engine? How fast our engine? How much luxury we are providing inside the car? This is the thought process. There is one person in the world who thought, why engine to the car? Eh? You all are thinking BMW, Audi, Mercedes, all these people are thinking about how good our engine can be, what polishing, what refreshment I am giving to engine. You are thinking about that. One person in the world thought, why engine to the car? Why I should drive the car? Anyway, it's a machine. Na? Machine is meant to do whatever I say. Why I should drive the car? It can't drive itself. Huh? Why it cannot drive? Washing machine I am driving. It is doing itself. Then why can't this can do? Only one person thought about it. He made it into reality. Hats off to that person. He is deserving for that 1.2 trillion wealth. He is the first person in the world here to think that why engine to the car? Why engine? Yeah? Engine enduku? Why engine is required? Huh? Why I have to drive the car when it is a machine? Can't it do itself? Did you understand what I said now? Perception. He is the only person who thought like that. At that time, people seen him as a fool. Without driver, how can you drive? Maybe to some extent it is possible, but it will not be. Hopefully, it can never be possible. He made it possible. He made it possible. What is impossible, he made it possible. Today, tomorrow I am making one video also. I am driving a Tesla car now in USA. I am making one vlog to show. Okay. So, see, point I will tell you, sir, I will tell you. I am observing now because the place where I am living now, my cousin's home, he works in Tesla. He works actually not in Tesla. He works in SpaceX. So, he was earning in lakhs and lakhs here in USA. But my point I wanted to tell you is he is working at SpaceX. He is telling that how beautifully he designed the workforce in Tesla. In Tesla, he worked once upon a time in Cisco. After that, Cisco, he went to Tesla. Tesla, after he was now promoted to SpaceX. So, I'm making a vlog with him. Max, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll upload. He gave that employees key, he only gave the Tesla car. See, he's driving that. Okay. See, my point is very clear. When everyone thought car means better engine, better upholstery inside, good audio system, better air conditioning, luxury, okay, massage seats inside, you are thinking only about advancements to the existing. You are not giving a breakthrough to that. Why I have to drive the car? Answer this question. He spotlighted on that. Well, why I should drive? Why it can't drive? If I give a computer design to that, if I give a neural schema of a route in USA roads, why can't it drive? Huh? Why can't it drive? It can't drive itself. Huh? That's the first thought process that I also got when I started teaching CA. Well, why a faculty cannot teach theory and practical at the same time? A law faculty should teach only audit, or FM faculty should teach only costing. Why we can't make a ground reality truth which we cannot do? Why can't I do all the three? Huh? Everyone used to ask me the same questions. How sir? All are three unrelated subjects completely. Well, why it is not possible? He is the first person to show me that we are all human beings. We can make so many impossibilities into possibility. Hey, if a person teach FM, he can't teach law. Hey, they are a ruler, thumb ruler. So why you are putting boundaries to the human possibility? He is the first person to show that. And secondly, my cousin is telling me the other day, 5 years or 6 years back, and 20 COVID before, and almost 6 years back, 2018-19 time, when he was working in Tesla, not in SpaceX. He joined in Cisco, one company. After that, he promoted to another. I mean, he shifted to another company called Tesla. At the time, booming Tesla. After that, he went to SpaceX. Now he's working for the SpaceX. So, I will give you an example. 2019 time, exactly. He quoted 2019-20. Before COVID, 1920 time. So, at that time, Elon Musk on a particular random day, it's not a Sunday, it's not a Friday, it's not Saturday, on some random day, and a normal work is going on in Tesla at that time. Okay, he came to Tesla main head office. Okay, main head office where all the employees will be there, administration staff, everyone. Oh, he is in software designing at that time. Tesla software design is required. He is one of the member in that. He's a team lead at that time. Okay, he came to the administration building. There are around 1,000 plus employees are there in admin building, not in factory. Factory different. He came. 2019 I'm talking about, when he was not that much busy. He came, he sat in the office room. He said, I want all the 1,000, if there are 1,000 members, employees, every person should come to me, talk with me for 1 minute and leave. Person came, including a janitor. He has, I mean, person who cleans the washrooms, everything, including that person. Do you know what he asked? He asked that person to come. 1 minute time he gave, and he said, tell me what you are doing for my company. That's all. Only one answer. Tell me what you are doing, what value addition you are doing for my company, or what you are doing every day. Tell in 1 minute. There, once an employee go and say, removed. Over. That's all. Replace him with another person. You are waste. You are waste for my company. Like this on face. My cousin was also called. He said, tell me what you are doing in this. How you are going to create a value addition. He said 1 or 2 points about it. He said that, okay, thank you, you can go. 1 minute he discussed. Including a janitor, he discussed with every single person. Adi manager, team leader, normal worker, associate, or cleaner, janitor, every single person, he has done that. That is the secret of a person's success. So, success ke first secret is being down to earth. How good you are growing, that much good your feet should be on the ground. If you get horns, people will only stick that down and they will pull you down. So he's a classic, he's a very down to earth person. Yesterday, one article also written, he's living in a 375 square yards house. My house is 418 square yards. You imagine where he's living. Sorry, lifestyle is completely different. Bigger house or smaller house, that is a choice of a person. That I will not comment. And living in a big house is mistake. Never I talk like a fool. It's a practical reality. He does not like. Okay. He does not like to stay. He like to stay in an ordinary house. He is staying. But the reality is a successful person, how he behave. 1 trillion economy is a dream. 1 trillion economy to a country, a dream. He is having $1.2 trillion with him. Shall I tell you what it is? He had 1 crore dollars. Indian currency, if you convert, he is having 10,000 crores. Okay. So, why I said this, First time I have taken your 10 minutes time. See the world in a different angle. Don't behave like a normal sheep where you go in a group of 100 people. Think differently. Okay? Think differently. When a concept comes, think, understand it in a different way. Different way means I'm not telling wrong. Okay? Understand in a proper way. What you can creatively do with that, you see. Clear? Huh? What good you can do with that? What new you can do in it? What something value addition you can do in it? When all others are not doing something, you try to do that, people will automatically follow you. Are you clear? Someone is, see, people will always ask me questions, sir, how you remember last sections? Even in the last class, I did not even reply. At that time, I thought that it is irrelevant. It will be like boasting, that way I did not reply. Occasion came, na. When I started initially the law, first thing I thought, what everyone is doing, what everyone is thinking, it is impossible. People are thinking remembering the Bare Act is impossible. Let it make it possible. Let it make it possible, yeah. Show the world that we can remember every section. 470 sections, 470 sections of Companies Act, if I remember, I made an impossibility into possibility. Ade one target that I kept throughout the journey of Companies Act to direct tax. What people are telling direct tax logic will not be there. We should go with numbers and formula. Why I should go? Take the Bare Act out and read it and understand it. Hey, why only question answer say we should read? We can't read, understand the concept. Let us give a breakthrough. What people are saying impossible, first try to make it possible. Game over. Then people will automatically understand. Clear? So, why this all things? First thing, definitely a level of motivation is required for anyone to work. For me, motivation from so many people, not one person. Elon Musk is one kind of motivation. Sachin Tendulkar is another type of motivation. Okay, my all-time favorite Megastar Chiranjeevi is another type of motivation. These all are motivational grounds, and these all people gave a breakthrough, and they did not think in a way normally what others are thinking. They have given a breakthrough completely. Why anyone should do like this? Why can't I do in a different way? So these people, when I say these kind of people. So Elon Musk, for some reasons, Megastar Chiranjeevi for another reason, Sachin Tendulkar for one reason, Abdul Kalam for one reason. Like that, around 10-15 people will inspire us in life. Okay, like that. These all people are inspiring personalities in my life. And when I see Chiranjeevi on screen, how he made the I can't even tell. That aura is different when he comes on screen. How that is possible? And something special they have done, what all others are not doing. So that always makes people to get attracted. That attraction comes because of something unique they have done in life, where others are not even doing it. When I was doing all rubbish movies, first time a person show dance can be made not by dance masters, but by hero also a person can dance. His grace made people mad like me. So like that, hundreds of reasons. See, some people people committing Leo Messi, like that. Everyone will have inspiration. Having inspiration is not a mistake, but just stopping it as an inspiration is a problem. Inspiration should become a motivation. Motivation should become your actions. Action should come into reality. Reality comes as a success. It's a simple, small formula. So the point is, understand the situation, scenarios properly, and then you act. So when you are learning also, learn it in a proper way. That's what I'm trying to tell. And don't just read it and leave it. Do something new. Okay, this is inventory turnover ratio. So what is inventory turnover ratio? Why I am telling this? See here. I will show you an example from the answer here. Okay. See, we have done like this. Average collection period means what? Average collection. Yes, I will take average payment. Average payment period means what? Creditors velocity it is. Okay, we will pay average creditors by credit purchase into 365. Like that we got. Average collection period we have taken. And the debtors we are collecting. Debtors velocity average debtors divided by credit sales into 365. Average debtors we already computed. Credit sales we already have into 365. And what does it mean? Every credit sale. Today, if you make 100 rupee credit sale, when you will receive this 100 rupee? After 45 days. 45.6 to, well, let's say 46 days. After 46 days, you will receive. Before that, you will not receive the money. It takes 46 days for getting back the same money back to you in your hand. Okay. So likewise, try to understand. Now doubt, sir, why I have to do only this way? We have debtors turnover ratio given in the question or answer. We have done 8 times. Debtor turnover ratio is 8 times. What is the formula for debtor turnover ratio? Debtors turnover ratio means credit sales divided by average debtors. Credit sales divided by average debtors will be called as what? Will be called as debtors turnover. Will be called as what? Debtors turnover. I said in the last class already. Turnover ratio ki reverse velocity. Turnover ratio ki reverse velocity. అంటే 1 by debtors turnover ratio, 1 by debtors turnover ratio will become debtors velocity into 365. So 365 divided by 8, 45.625. Why you are not thinking like this? This is my question. Why you are following only one pattern? A knowledgeable person will do alternatives. Now did you understand? If you have knowledge, okay, if you have knowledge, you will remember this. If you have knowledge and application, you will change the way of doing it. A way of changing it is important for us now. Okay, so don't stick to any one model. That's why you observe most of the times when I do the answer, my answer model, the way in which I do, will not tally with ICA. Why? Because I don't see that answer. I will go by right method. Answers will come. Clear? Huh? Okay, done. Now next one. Next question. Next question. Okay. See all the points we have completed. 45.625, 36.5. All answers will be tallied here. No worry. Okay. Next. Uh, good questions. Let us do first. Yes. Exam question. Yeah. This is 7 marks exam question. Question number 9. Let us do. SN Limited, okay, SN Limited has furnished the following ratios and information relating to the year ended 31st March 2021. Share capital 6 lakh 25, working capital current assets minus current liabilities 2 lakh, gross margin GP by sales equal to 0.25, inventory turnover, average collection, current ratio, quick ratio, reserves and surplus to bank and cash. Okay, reserves and surplus to bank and cash. Reserves and surplus divided by bank and cash will be 3 times. Further, the assets of the company consists of fixed assets and current assets, while current liability comprises of bank credit and others in the ratio of 3:1. Very good question here. Assume 360 in a year, 360 days in a year. You are required to prepare the balance sheet. Note the balance sheet may be prepared in a traditional T format. Okay, read the question. Read the question first. First thing is patience. Read it properly. Understand the numbers. Okay. Read the question. Okay. Now let us understand how to approach to this answer and how to do it. Okay, let's have more clarity on this particular question. So let us first start doing. Automatically answers will fall in place. First, go with the available data first. Okay, go with the available data. First, you answer my question. In the given question answer, working capital 2 lakh is given. I told working capital means current asset minus current liability. Current ratio is 1.5. They are given in the question. Correct. So 1.5 already given in the question there. So 1.5 given current asset minus current liability, we can compute. So obviously you should get an answer for that. Let's start doing. Keep the heading. Which question we are doing in? 7th, 9th, 9th. Okay. Let us start. Let us start. First, step 1. Calculation of current assets and current liabilities. Okay. Current assets and current liabilities. Working capital is equal to 2 lakhs. Current assets minus current liability is equal to 2 lakh. Current ratio equal to current asset by current liability equal to 1.5. Current asset equal to 1.5 current liability. 1.5 current liability minus current liability is equal to 2 lakhs. 0.5 current liability equal to 2 lakh. Current liability equal to 2 lakh divided by 0.5, double it is 4 lakh. Okay. Next, current asset equal to 2 lakh plus 4 lakh. Current asset equal to 6 lakh. How I got this? Current asset minus current liability equal to 2 lakh. If you take to the other side, current liability will become plus. How much is a current liability? 4 lakh. Minus 4 lakh this is. Minus 4 lakh, if it goes to the other side, it will become plus 4 lakh. So totally the answer will become 6 lakh. Everybody please answer up to here. Understood everyone? Reply. Everyone reply. Okay. Next. So we know two numbers now. So we know the current assets, we know the current liabilities also. So we know current liability, current asset. Okay. So working capital we used and we computed. Current ratio also we used. What also we used? Current ratio also we have used. Okay. Wow. So with this we completed 1 or 2 points. Next, continue, not yet completed. Step 2. Calculation of segments in current liabilities. Segments in current liabilities. See the question first. Current liabilities comprises of two things: bank credit, other current liabilities. What ratio? 3:1. 3:1. Okay, write down. Write down here. I'm making it full screen. Write down properly, please. Current liability branch it into two parts: bank credit, other current liabilities. Okay, other current liabilities. This is 3/4. This is 1/4. 3:1. And 4 parts ki current liabilities if you break, 3 parts is bank credit, 1 part is other current liability. Okay, va? Okay. So one thing we know, current liability is 4 lakh. So this is 4 lakh into 3/4. This is 4 lakh into 1/4. Bank credit will be 3 lakh. This will be 1 lakh. First of all, everyone give a reply. Did you understand this adjustment also clearly? Yeah? Segments. These all are required for balance sheet preparation. At a balance sheet, when we write current liability, we will draw a line and write current liabilities in the form of bank loans, bank credit, current liabilities in the form of other current liabilities. We will separate and show them. Done now, everyone up to here? Yeah. Next. Step 3. Step 3. Okay, very good. Everyone replied. Okay, step 3. Hey, see the question here. Nothing great. See the question once. See, we now used current ratio, all these things, and we computed. So this adjustment also effect is given. Effect is given. Next, if I have quick ratio calculation with me. Quick ratio means what? He has already given that quick ratio is 0.7:1. He has given quick ratio is 0.7:1. What do you mean by quick ratio? Quick ratio means current assets other than stock and prepaid expenses divided by current liability. And we can calculate the inventory. Once inventory amount comes out, we can compute inventory turnover. So this is all interlinked question. So let's do it together. So let's begin step 3. Calculation of inventory. Calculation of inventory. Quick ratio equal to 0.7. Quick ratio equal to 0.7. Quick ratio equal to current assets minus stock divided by current liability. In this question, prepaid is not given. So quick ratio 0.7 equal to, we already know the current assets, 6 lakh minus stock divided by current liabilities. How much is the current liability? 4 lakh. Okay. 4 lakh into 0.7, 2,80,000 equal to 6 lakh minus stock. Stock equal to 3,20,000. 3,20,000. Stock equal to 3,20,000. Stock is 3,20,000. Stock equal to 3,20,000. Have you got the answer, everyone? Okay. Next. Number 4, step 4. Okay. Why we need step 4? Na? Listen. They have given gross margin, they have given inventory turnover, okay, inventory turnover, average collection period, all these things they have given. See here, the linking feature you need to understand. Okay, the linking part we need to, just a minute, the linking part itself we need to understand. See, whenever inventory turnover ratio is given, inventory turnover ratio utilize the COGS. When you have COGS with you, gross margin is given, computation of sales will become easy. So using that, we need to compute other missing figure calculation. Okay, well, everyone start doing it. Step 4, calculation of COGS. Inventory turnover ratio equal to 5. Inventory turnover ratio equal to 5. Inventory turnover ratio formula is what? COGS divided by inventory. In this question, there is no concept of average, directly inventory equal to 5. COGS divided by inventory is 3,20,000 equal to 5. COGS equal to 3,20,000 into 5, 16 lakh. 16 lakh. Next. What is the next one? They have given gross margin 25%. Continue. COGS over. Step 5. Calculation of sales. Sales equal to COGS plus gross profit. Okay. Sales equal to COGS plus gross profit is how much? 0.25 sales. 0.25 sales. So 0.25 sales. So 0.75 sales equal to COGS. Equal to COGS. 0.75 sales equal to 16 lakh. Sales equal to 16 lakh divided by 0.75. 21 lakh 33,333 is the sale value. First of all, everyone give 2 replies, understood or not, and written. Okay, next one. Step number 6. Step number 6. See the data given here. So we used inventory turnover also. Next. See, average collection period they have given to us. Okay, average collection period. Using that in the balance sheet, we can calculate debtors. We can calculate debtors. Calculation of debtors. Calculation of debtors. Average collection period equal to how many months? 1.5 months. Okay, 1.5 months. Question clearly they have said take 360 days, but this is given in months. We should convert that into days. And 360 days in a year means 360 divided by 12 means how many days they are assuming in a month? 30. So into 30 days equal to 45 days. This is the first thing you need to do. Assume 360 days in a year means monthly they are assuming only 30 days. So 1.5 months means 30 into 1.5, 45 days. Okay. So 45 days. Okay. Next one. Debtors turnover ratio equal to. Did they give anything in the question that way? No. Debtors turnover ratio equal to sales divided by debtors. 21,33,333 divided by average debtors will give you the debtors turnover. But a debtors turnover we can compute in one way. How we can compute? Totally 360 days divided by 45. So 360 divided by 45 will give you 8. So 8 times debtors. Debtors equal to 21,33,333 divided by 8. So it came to 2,66,667. How you got this? You should have already known. Already in the last question also we have done in the same way. Okay. Debtors turnover ratio is nothing but 1 by debtors turnover ratio is nothing but 1 by volatility. I mean velocity. Next. Step number 7. Step number 7. See the question. Fixed assets, the assets of the company consists of fixed assets and current assets, while the current liability consists of bank credit and others in the ratio. So you are required to prepare the balance sheet, he said. And this is the data that is being given to us. So using that, how to compute is a question. Let us now calculate. And reserves also they have given one amount. Where is it? Reserves and surplus to the bank and cash. How many times it is? 3 times. And the reserves and surplus divided by bank and cash is 3 times. First, let us understand how much is the bank and cash. Calculation of bank and cash balance. Okay. First, current assets is how much? Current assets is 6 lakhs. Current assets is 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs is divided into 3 parts. First part, stock, debtors, cash. Stock already we have computed 3,20,000. Debtors just now computed 2,67,667. So 6 lakh minus 266,667 minus 3,20,000. Bank balance is 13,333. Bank balance is 13,333. Step 8. Reserves and surplus. Reserves and surplus divided by bank and cash equal to 3 times. Reserves and surplus equal to 13,333 into 3. Okay, 13,333 into 3, which comes to 40,000. How much here? 40,000. That's it. Finally, let us prepare a T-shaped balance sheet. Okay. Fixed assets, we don't know which will become the balancing figure because nothing is given. Current assets, stock, debtors, cash. Stock 3,20,000, debtors 266,667, creditors 33,333. Here, share capital already given in the question 6,25,000. Okay, reserves and surplus just now we computed 40,000. Current liabilities la two things are there: bank credit, other current liability. Bank credit just now we calculated. Where is it? Bank credit. Bank credit 3 lakh, other current liability 1 lakh. 3 lakhs and 1 lakh. So total this 6,25,000. 6,25,000 plus 40,000 plus 3 lakh plus 1 lakh. It is 10,65,000. This side also 10,65,000 minus 13,333 minus 266,667 minus 3,20,000. 4,65,000 is the fixed assets balance. Okay. With this, we also completed question number 9. Okay. We will do at least 10 to 15 unique questions. I said now around 4 to 5 questions we completed. Okay. Next session we will complete another 3 questions in ratios. It's a 10 marks chapter now. Slowly we will take. Okay. But all the important questions we are going to do in the class itself. Okay. So this is a question that we have done for today. Hopefully everyone is having a clarity on the concept. Everyone please give a reply before we close the class. Okay, yeah. So WhatsApp group I will create and I will share it. I will directly add your number, so you need not ask me. You will be automatically getting added into that. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much. Meet again in the next class.